Hi. Azion Web Application Firewall (WAF) is an edge firewall module developed to protect applications and APIs from the most common web application security risks. OWASP Top 10. Scoring-based WAFs proactively defend against zero-day attacks with efficient rules and real-time threat intelligence. WAF operates in the seventh layer of the OSI model, the application layer, where the relationship between web applications and their respective network services and user data takes place. It also works as a barrier to filter and monitor traffic between your application and the requests from the internet. I will now show you how to enable and configure your web application firewall. To start configuring the WAFs, we need to have an edge firewall configuration with the web application firewall module activated. On the Real-Time Manager, open the Products menu and select Edge Firewall under the Secure category. Click on the Add Rule Set button. You will be redirected to the Rule Set configuration page. Add a name identifier in the corresponding field. You can create security settings in the Edge Firewall to protect your applications. These settings are called rule sets and represent a set of rules that will be applied to your application domains. Select the domains that you want to protect with this rule set. On the Edge Firewall module section, activate the Web Application Firewall. When you enable the Web Application Firewall module, it introduces new elements in the criteria field. These additions empower you to control headers, cookies, referrer, user agents, and even craft your unique signature, facilitating more intricate blocking rules and the capability to establish rate limits based on headers. The Rules Engine is a core component of the Azion Edge Firewall. It allows you to implement security logic at the edge by defining a set of rules based on programmable criteria. These rules determine the conditions for executing specific actions or behaviors. The processing of the rules is sequential, and you can use variables and comparison operators in the criteria to define the conditions. If the conditions are met, the behaviors associated with each rule are executed. The rules can perform actions such as blocking or ignoring a request, limiting access rate, applying a web application firewall policy, running an edge function with custom security code, or monitoring traffic to identify threats. Okay, now let's activate the web application firewall. Open the Products menu and select WAFs Rules under the Edge Libraries category. This page will display all the created WAFs. If you don't have any WAFs configured, click on the Add WAFs button. You will be redirected to the WAFs configuration page. Add a name identifier in the corresponding field. Configure the WAF settings on the Main Settings tab, where you can categorize threats into families and set the sensitivity level for each threat family. Web Application Firewall is based on request scoring methodology. Each request is compared to a very strict and detailed set of application standards, and given a score that is associated with a particular family of threats. Each of the incoming requests has a score relationship based on the rules, and what determines whether a request will be blocked is the sensitivity. The higher the sensitivity, the more stringent the WAFs will be. Remember, to use your WAFs rule sets resources, you need to enable the Web Application Firewall module in the Edge Firewall rule set. In this video, we observed a minimal and functional configuration. As mentioned earlier, Azion Web Application Firewall offers comprehensive protection for your applications, guarding against threats like SQL injections, remote file inclusion RFI, cross-site scripting XSS, and numerous others. For more information, check out our online documentation. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Move to the edge.